morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Welcome back to the new episode of Road to LFM. Today we are in Silverstone sprint race in an online open lobby in a number 31 M4 GT3. As we are lining up for the starts, let's jump right on board. We go behind the 488 GT3. Took a big avoiding actions right there. I predicted really well with that instant. Massive one right there. Soon we'll see the replay. Yes. So jump on board with the car 722, I believe, the orange McLaren. From the helicopter view, here's the start. We're go behind the NSX. Seems alright so far. Pretty close to the end. Oh! He was hit! Yeah, he was hit by the orange and blue McLaren. Seems to broke too late into the first corner. He oversent it. Let's see, it's from his side. Number 788 McLaren, still with a helicopter view. Let's see. So here's the start, approaching the first turn. Hit the 722 and hit NSX as well. Oh, and it just creates a butterfly effect that's, you know, creates that whole bunch of carnage. Okay, so jump back on board. Here's my little battle with the number 563 Lamborghini. Didn't go quite well there, trying to send it round the outside. End up understeer. I mean, to be fair, no high hopes or expectations for this race. As you can see from the traction control, I set it up 8 out of 10, bro. It was the wrong setup. I jumped into this race with a safe setup, so no expectations here. Stock setup, I absolutely hated it. Should have gone with the aggressive one instead, but still, what can we do aside from adapt to what we have? Trying to drive around this setup right here, trying to keep the gap behind the 563 Lamborghini. As you can see, I turned a bit too early to that corner, almost hit the sausage curb. I think I lift too much around here, still have wide space to the left. When the 563 starts to pull away from me, major starts to pull away from me. Also pressured by the 720S behind me, the number 93 D-Devil, but seems like that was instant back there with a D-Devil 93 McLaren. So he's falling off. We're still in P6. But I think now a person behind will be switched. Almost approaching the second to last corner now. It's pretty tricky session around here. The car is suffering from massive understeer. I'm still not really used to it. Rarely driving Silverstone since most online open lobby is Monza. Either Monza or Spa. Rarely driving Silverstone. I think this is my third time doing it. I think I'm doing quite alright, not fantastic, but quite alright. A little bit of slip angle, non-intentional. Oh, as the leaderboard updated, it's the number 993 Porsche of Kiran behind me, with the number 46 Audi R8, which we'll see soon how fast he is and how slow we actually are. You can see in the rear view cameras right there on the right of the dashboard that the number 46 and the 993 is in the battle behind me, and they are catching up. Into the hairpin we go, shift that to fourth. The number 46 is quite close now. Oh, very soon we'll be in the battle, very soon. Into the chicane. Okay, he trying to pull the move, didn't dive far enough. He was too far, but now he's in the draft right behind me. Gonna pull down the inside, avoiding the sausage curve. Went off the track, but he's got the draft and pulled down the inside again. I'm trying to leave the space, left way too much space, brake way too much, and now he easily passed me. Let's see the replay. So he was in the draft with me. You can see my cursor back there. My mistakes. Pulled down the inside. I left way too much space. Really regret that move. Should have closed the gap between my car and his car a lot more, but well, too late now. Nothing we can do. Only try our best to catch up and attack him later on in the race, which will be a big hassle. Oh, a little bit of hit on the sausage curve to the right. Trying our best to follow the Audi. He ran a bit wide, which is the right racing line. Actually, we carry the speed we carry were too slow back there. Okay, almost approaching into sector 3. Almost approaching the second last corner now. Still a very tricky section. I'm still learning on how to handle it with this car. A lot of understeer, as you can see. Didn't hit the apex. Was slow. The Audi is pulling away like really far in the straights. Finishing our second lap. First corner is a fast corner here. Ooh, nice execution. Could have carried more speed, a little bit more. Give it a bit more understeer. We still have space. The sets of corners, also very tricky section of the track. As you can see, I slided back there. Doing it pretty well this time round. I believe like a second lap or third lap. I think it's a second. Yeah, in the second lap. The Audi is still pulling way ahead, while we now have the 993 Porsche of Kieran right behind us. Only half a second behind. Only half a second behind. And a 297 Ferrari as well. Mo, which is now, we can see him in our side mirrors and the rear view camera as well. He's trying to pull down the inside to the center of chicane. Will trying to do it again, just following the racing line. He will be pulling down the inside again. Too close this time round. Unlike the Audi, he didn't took avoiding action to the sausage curb. Let's see what actually happens to him in the replay. Okay, that was a bad timing. The replay, the cut happened. Yeah, here it is. So the replay. Ferrari is pressuring us from behind the number 297 into the chicane. He will try to pull down the inside, but he was too far away. Following the racing line here. Might try to pull down the inside again. I don't know. Hit the sausage curb. Took a massive flight there into the gravel. Lucky for him, he's carried enough momentum to be out of his almost instantly and didn't beach himself. Still in P7, but now still under a massive pressure from the car behind. Now is a Porsche. At the hairpin, I realized I broke too late down to first gear. Open up the inside. I'm trying to squeeze him, didn't squeeze enough. We don't have that big balls to do it yet. Still, gotta remember the purpose of this series is to gaining enough safety rating, so don't want to be too aggressive there, especially on the track that I'm not familiar with the setup that I suck at. Okay, so the 297 is now catch up to the pack. To be fair, he didn't fall back that far. The number 46 seems to went off the track there. We are now in his draft. Pull to the left side. Easy pass, is it? Yes, it is an easy pass on the straight. But the car, I believe, is side by side. Squeeze him, leave him lesser gap this time around. He still squeezes through. The car is really faster than us, the driver as well. Holy. Into the grass there. Oh! Too confident in the turns and in the car and the brakes. We went way off the track into the grass there. Got passed by the number 15 CM Ferrari 296 GT3. The number 15 passed us with ease. We will have to try to gain back our position, keeping the gap close, but as you can see throughout this race, it will be a big hassle to do so. Into the chicane, the number 15 is pulling away. Didn't touch the apex there. Ooh, the car, a little bit of sliding action. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. There's nothing to see back there. And to be fair, the rest of the race as well. I admit I did spun once, but there's not really much action anymore. A little bit of sliding action. We are now pressured by the number 992 GT3R. The Porsche behind is pretty rapid, especially after we cooked our tires after spinning once. I didn't show that it was too painful to watch of how bad it was. So into the hairpin, trying to pull down the inside, way too far away, and trying to drive him wide in this corner. So he back off. I protect the inside, trying to do switchback, protect the inside, trying to drive him wide. I think I did a really great job there, but unexpectedly he stayed around the outside, trying to squeeze him. Oh, bit of contact, and way too deep in the brakes. He passes with ease once again. Let's see the replay, which will be popped up any minute now. Oh, that's a lot more than expected. Wow. I think I'm more natural in this narrating things with YouTube videos, but still, yeah, here it is. The replay. Number 992 GT3 are behind our M4 GT3, the number 992. Car is behind us. We protect the inside, trying to do switchback, can't do it. Run him wide. I think I did a great enough job here. Almost off the track there. Trying to squeeze him again, didn't leave enough space, a bit of contact, confidence in the brake, out the inside, way too deep, understeer, and boom. There we go. That's how we lost one more position to the Porsche. Once again, down in P11. Jump right back on board, as we can see, 1.2 seconds behind the Porsche in front of us in P11. Still trying to hold ourselves. Ooh! The Porsche took a bit of oversteer. I see some hopes now that maybe he is still in the same realm of skills as me at the Silverstone. Closing the gap down now. Kinda in the draft, but also not really in the draft. Quite far away. Into the hairpin, but we can see here the skills issue. Understeer way, oversteer on the outside. He's still keeping it together. The gap is pretty much the same. Into the chicane now. Brake way too deep, and the Porsche starts to pulling away. We ran wide into the marbles. Oversteering actions. Oh, that was not an ideal. That was not an ideal execution of, trying to close the gap and catching up to the Porsche. The number 992 car is now pulling away from us into the hairpin. Was a great battle. That was a really great battle. Although we lost that, it was still great to watch. And it was great in the car back when I was racing in this race as well. Like I said earlier in the videos, there's no expectations on my race here. Just trying to keep it safe. Someone left the game, so we gained one more position up to P10. That's nice. That's neat. Okay, back to the context. So, no high expectations with this race. First, it's all open lobby, and secondly, it's my third time at Silverstone with the wrong setup as well. Ooh, big spun there. Really bad. It's the second time we spun during this race. Still, our goals here is still trying to keep it as safe as possible. Was really lucky there, gotta admit. Was really lucky there with the massive incident at the start. Really lucky there getting up to P6. Let's jump more on board. I think this is the last lap. Like I said, the rest of the race have no expectations. We were just lucky at the starts and try our best to keep the position, which simply shows our lack of skills at this track and the car as well. I know I'm beating myself up in these videos a lot, but come on guys, you can see what actually happens here. It's not competitive. Alright, P10 Silverstone exceeds my expectations by a mile, and more importantly, we kept it safe for the entire race. This, I believe, is the last lap, or the one lap before before the final lap. Beat the car, just gotta do it, pushing the limits, and we found the limits, basically. Okay, coming back to the main straight. There's no fireworks yet. There's no marshals. Oh wait, yeah, it's actually the last lap of the race. Okay. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and I see you in the next one.